After a long, ongoing war with the Ballers over the territory of Grove Street, the families had been weakened. Betrayed by their former OGs Big Smoke and Ryder, they had no other choice than to fall back and lose the control over Grove Street. For years the family laid low, watching from the shadows, waiting for the right moment to strike. Unfortunately, it never happened, and the gang was separated into 4 different sets, spread around the city of Los Santos. While most of the sets became older and lost interest in Grove Street, one stood out in particular, the Forum Gangsters.
You saw this motherfucker? Oh shit! What's up now, nigga? You snitching or something? Shit! Ass shit, fuck you.
Led by a young ambitious man, Franklin Clinton, they tried to reunite the families and take them back to their former glory. The Forum Drive family controls the territory of Forum Drive, a small but essential neighborhood. They mainly operate the eastern end of Forum Drive and were frequently seen hanging around the B.J. Smith Recreation Center. The early Forum Gangsters also included Tone Sampson, local youngsters who helped Franklin and Lamar build influence of Forum Drive. To show their identity, Forum Drive members often wear Los Santos Feud or San Andreas Magnetics baseball clothing, green heavy outfits that became known across Strawberry. Prior to 2013, they were a part of the Chamberlain Gangsters families, commonly referred to the Hills and Killer Hills. The Chamberlain Gangsters were possibly formed in the 1970s, inspired by real-life 8-tray gangster crips. They control the Chamberlain Hills and are the biggest set of the families, led by none other than Harold Joseph Stretch.
Missed you, boy. Damn, you definitely got hit up inside.
Hit up? Hey, yo, motherfucker, I know little like you been turned out on the daily.
The Killer Hills could quickly be identified by their distinct appearance, with jackets from the Feud baseball team and from the Dust Devils hockey team. The set also had a smaller clique under them, known as the Street Punks, acting as younger foot soldiers for the gang. Through the leadership of Stretch, the Killer Hills grew their presence. However, that wouldn't last that long, as he was arrested and taken to prison for a crime that he presumably committed for the gang. While in prison, Stretch met and became friends of several of the Ballers members. Because of this, members began to lose faith. Franklin and Lamar started their own set, the Forum Gangsters, as an independent gang to get away from the old school gang hierarchy promoted by the OGs. But starting their own set wasn't easy. Along the way they lost Slim Skills. Slim Skills was not only a respected OG, but also a close friend of Franklin and Lamar. His death marked a turning point for the younger generation of Forum Gangsters, increasing tensions between them and the Ballers. Through repo jobs, the Forum Gangsters gained funds for their operation. Eventually they had enough, and the conflict against the Ballers was about to escalate. By this time, the families had already been through shootouts, prison breaks, and constant clashes with rival gangs across Los Santos, contributing to growing instability within the gang. Franklin and Lamar headed to Winewood Boulevard, masked to kidnap the Ballers OG D.
Come on, homie, we ain't got all day. Let's go.
For sure, but what you got up?
Kidnapping, fool. That clown D. That OG fool from Ballers.
Dog, I told you, no more gangbanging retro vengeance bullshit. I'm trying to make some paper.
But before doing so, he escapes on his bike. Chasing him to a valley east of Los Santos, they finally get a hold on him.
You got no beef with the CGF? Cause maybe we doing our own thing. What the man?
During his kidnapping, it is revealed that Franklin and D knew each other when they were kids.
Back to your crib? I've been there when you was in diapers.
Shut up, man. You ain't recognize me.
I knew it was you before you took that flag off. You always been dumb, Lamar.
Really? Well, I guess that means we're gonna have to shoot your ass.
Suggesting that their conflict between the two gangs had been very passive over a decade. Lamar tries to blackmail the Ballers by kidnapping D. However, he accidentally calls them on a cell phone, revealing their current location.
We got your boy.
You calling them on a cell phone, you dumb motherfucker? They gonna trace this shit in a second.
We want 40,000. Just pay me or pay the funeral director, motherfucker.
What the f you done? You just gave them our location.
Because of this, they had to set him free before the Ballers would swarm their neighborhood. D warned Franklin and Lamar that their paths would cross again, holding a grudge that would eventually escalate tensions between the two gangs even further. By 2013, Stretch was released from prison, leading to a reunion. While in prison, Stretch talked with members of the Ballers Unknown to Lamar, he began coordinating with them even before his release. Lamar, who still supported the old ways, stood on both sides and questioned why they can't ever get along. Franklin, tired of the pyramid scheme and the gangbanging, didn't want to be a part of the old ways, but Lamar, on the other hand, respected the OGs and saw no problem with it.
Now I'm out, and you little homies is big homies, but you still gotta respect. Man, what the fuck this talking about?
We all big homies, but he bigger, right?
Exactly. Man, that's some fucking pyramid scheme bullshit.
Pyramids is good, man. Illuminati pharaoh shit.
At the same time, Lamar informs Franklin that the Ballas have set up a deal with him at the Rogers Salvage and Scrap warehouse. Once arriving at the warehouse, they realize that the deal is an ambush set up by D, specifically to get Lamar killed for his previous kidnapping attempt.
Hey, look, this ain't about you, man. What? You know these dumb. Yo, what the fuck is
Stretch tells the duo that he will try to speak with the Ballas in order to prevent a possible gang war after years of no hostility.
I'ma reach cross lines, alright? Conversate with the purple homies.
Yeah, that's a good idea, man. Smart shit.
But if I gotta hang you assholes out for this, the gang comes first.
Oh, it ain't gonna come to that, homie. You all diplomatic and shit.
But this is where the conflict begins. In order to prevent a gang war and make peace with the Ballas, Stretch sets up a major drug deal with the original Covenant Ballas at the family's former territory, Grove Street. Lamar and Franklin's associate, Trevor Phillips, go to see the dealer on Grove Street. Trevor, who is a major narco-trafficker from the Alamo Sea, quickly notices the duo is being scammed with a brick of drywall covered in a gram of coke and confronts the dealer.
My throat getting numb already.
So we good, well, let's go.
How about a taste?
No, man, we leaving.
I want a taste of the other side of the brick.
Now, you heard what your boy said, you're leaving.
Hey, give me the back! Whoa.
What the fuck?
Their attempt to scam the forum gangsters results in a major shootout on Grove Street. Despite this heavy conflict, no other family sets came to help. This showed how separate the families had become, each set now prioritizing its own survival over the families. The biggest set of them all, the Chamberlain gangsters, had their own ongoing conflict within the families, with the Carson Avenue families. They control the entire street of Carson Avenue that goes across Strawberry, which separates Forum Drive and Chamberlain Hills. They are presumably hostiles to other sets, maybe even the Forum gangsters, and are led by someone known as the boss. Members of this set often wear sport jackets from the Corkers, the baseball team supported by the gang. After starting working for Devin Weston's vehicle exporting scheme on Michael DeSantis' recommendation, Franklin brings Lamar along on the job of stealing vehicles requested by Weston. Stretch soon finds out about this, presumably through Lamar, and demands a cut of his profits in a phone conversation with Franklin.
Man, round the way they saying you got this high-end whip lick on the go. Is that what's up? Man, don't listen to the snitches, homie. You know what's happening. Where my cut, mother? You got to bring the OG in, you dig? Nah, I don't dig, mother. I ain't into that pyramid shit no more.
Franklin doesn't agree to this, and Stretch decides that this was the final straw. Stretch began reminding Lamar of OG traditions, while constantly planting doubt about Franklin's loyalty, slowly pushing Lamar back toward old-school gang politics. He eventually convinces Lamar to go off on his own to set up a drug deal at the Paleto Forest sawmill, used by the Ballas as a front for weed packaging after paying the local police. Stretch suggests that this would be a sort of money-making and peacemaking opportunity. In reality, this was a setup, and Lamar ended up getting kidnapped by the Ballas. With the help of his new friends Michael and Trevor, Franklin saves Lamar through a shootout. They realized that Stretch had betrayed the families.
You sure Stretch knew they was gonna book me?
Yeah, Stretch knew. Everybody knew Stretch knew. Tanisha knew Stretch knew, and she don't even come around the hood no more.
Damn, that Stretch janky like that?
Man, you don't see this? Man, Stretch been screwing us from the start.
Stretch continued collaborating with the Ballas until Franklin eventually sent a hit on him. He was taken out at the B.J. Smith Recreation Center while surrounded by Ballas members. After the events of G-Day 5, Franklin took a pause from his gang to continue with his legal business. Lamar, on the other hand, stayed and continued leading the Forum Drive family. Tired of being seen as Franklin's sidekick, Lamar wants to make a name for himself in the families and prove he can run a real operation with the help of his friend and associate Gerald.
Hey, look, man, if you like that old school shit, that real shit, and not that new school plastic bullshit, you know I'm talking about that Los Santos classic shit, man. The most beautiful work you've ever seen, then that's why he like me. Cause I'm just like that. Classical, beautiful, and imperial as a motherfucker. Man, I'm kinda lyrical, dude. Like Caesar.
Lamar tries to boost the family's reputation by stirring up gang conflict and making it look like the Ballers are the aggressors. They dress up as Ballers and Vagos members to start a war between the two gangs. But Lamar's reputation exploded after he allegedly shot up a Vagos funeral, earning him recognition as one of South Los Santos' most unpredictable gang figures. A few years later, another set of the families was on the upbringing, the Davis neighborhood families, led by Vernon, an old school member of the set. They are also known as the Davis Devils, and the set often uses black-white-gray colors of the Los Santos Dust Devils hockey team to show their affiliation. Their territory consists of the northwest part of Davis. The Davis set is allied with Chamberlain gangsters and the Forum Drive families, but maintains rivalry with the Carson Avenue family, but also the Vagos, the Marabunta Grande, and the East Side Ballers. In Rancho, a billboard features a Davis neighborhood member shown in a modeling advertisement, an unusual sight that highlights how deep the family's presence runs across southern Los Santos. In 2021, during the contract, Vernon and other family OGs joined the hunt for Dr. Dre's stolen music files. This led them to the Ballers, whose interrogation revealed that the Vagos were involved. During this period, Vernon became involved in several operations connected to Franklin's new business. He often acted as a point of contact between Franklin's associates and the families, making sure Franklin's rise inside the agency didn't conflict with the long-standing family politics. The families and the Ballers temporarily squashed their beef to raid the Rancho projects, killing multiple Vagos members. This rare alliance led to a short period of peaceful coexistence between the Covenant Ballers and the Davis neighborhood families. Together, they unite to return Dr. Dre's music. Despite his age and the new era of gang activity spreading across the city, Vernon remained respected both inside and outside the families. Younger members looked to him as a reminder of the old days, while older OGs saw him as one of the last men still representing the original values of the families.